Well, that was a very emotional pair of episodes. I didn't expect to feel all those feels. What's going on, you guys? James here with another real review, and today I'm taking a look at and recapping episodes 5 and 6 of the Michael Jordan documentary on ESPN, The Last Dance. And as you probably have heard by now, Kobe Bryant's interview was featured in episode 5. We're going to dive into that. We're going to talk about what worked and what really didn't work about these pair of episodes. But before we do, if this is your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James. Now, if you're wondering who that is, that's me. And I love talking all about movies and TV. So if you love what you hear and what you see, go ahead and hit the big red button below and subscribe to the channel. Now, don't forget to tap on the bell right next to it just to stay up to date with anything new. Kind of like this. Now, if you missed out, I dropped a couple of reviews, All Day and a Night, the new Netflix original movie, and I'm going to be talking about Hollywood. I have my first impressions of the new Ryan Murphy Netflix series on the channel too. You can find those links in the description below. And don't forget, guys, like this video, comment below, let me know what you think of episodes 5 and 6. Do you love them, or do you really kind of fall on the other side? Trust me, I'm kind of in the middle. Okay, now, enough of me talking, and let's dive into episodes 5 and 6 of The Last Dance. Now, you knew within the first 5 seconds that this was going to be a very emotional night because it starts with In Loving Memory of Kobe Bryant, which definitely transported me to where I was when I found out that Kobe Bryant died and who I was with. So immediately everything started rushing to my mind. I was thinking, oh my gosh, this has to be fake. Maybe it's just TMZ being TMZ again, but unfortunately it was true. So them showcasing the Kobe Bryant interview and opening up episode 5 with Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan playing at that All-Star game, tapping each other on the shoulders, saying, I'll see you down the road, and Kobe Bryant saying things like, I got Mike. Really, just as a basketball fan, made me miss Kobe Bryant and made me miss basketball quite a bit because, gosh, so much emotion. It was already a great start to episode 5. Now, this isn't just a positive about episode 5, but all series long, the music has been on point. I mean, Outkast, Rosa Parks, A Tribe Called Quest, Can I Kick It? I mean, Nas, If I Ruled the World. Are you kidding me right now? Like, all of these songs really just blend so well when they're showing the sizzle reels and the highlight reels of Michael Jordan crushing other teams or in the playoffs and the NBA Finals. It is insane how fun just watching this series kind of develop really is as an audience member. Now, episode 5 dealt with a few different areas of Michael Jordan's life, starting with how he changed the NBA from the inside out in terms of culture. I mean, the Nike shoe deal, how Adidas missed the mark, the Reebok controversy at the Olympics. Oh my gosh. It was just legendary. I mean, all the talk of the Dream Team, it was fun to witness some of the behind the scenes. And not only that, I think Jason Hehir really did a great job at just kind of constructing the story. Now, a lot of people are complaining about the time jumps, you know, going from 93 to 98 and vice versa, back and forth. I don't mind it. However, I can understand that it's exhausting for people who might be on Twitter and trying to keep up with the chatter on social media. You put your phone down for 1 second, you look up, and you're in a totally different time in the NBA and Michael Jordan's timeline in those 90s Chicago Bulls. So you have to pay attention, but I think the series rewards those who really are locked in from start to finish. And of course, there are some moments that really stood out to me in episode 5, like the Jordan shrug. Like, that's just perfect. I loved everything about him playing with a bloody sock, you know, just crushing other teams with his Air Jordans. It really is just fun to witness the series come together like it is. However, it does focus on certain sensitive topics. Among those interviewed were some reporters and President Barack Obama, where they basically were asked about Michael Jordan and his stance on politics and how they felt about him not supporting what could have been the first black senator out of North Carolina. Now, there's that, and of course the next episode dives into his gambling. But let me tell you guys, these aren't the most flashy pair of episodes that the series has. Now, that's both a good thing because it gets serious, and that's also a bad thing. So both episodes have their pros and cons. However, I do feel like maybe I was a little lethargic by the end of episode 6. That's not from the time jumping, and that's not from the serious topics, but I think it's simply because of the pacing. Maybe if they would have focused a little bit more on a singular tone rather than trying to scoot in them winning their third title in a row, their first back-to-back-to-back title run was highlighted in episode 6. I feel like if they would have just focused maybe on the serious side rather than sprinkling in those good moments and those sound bites, and I think that might have worked in the series' favor because these weren't the strongest episodes as a whole. They had great moments, and there were some moments that really were down to earth, and then you thought, boy, this is making me think about those 90s Chicago Bulls and the legacy they left behind. However, I still do feel like overall, these 2 episodes weren't the strongest of the series. Do I think it was really important to learn more about Michael Jordan and his past and the background to his character both on and off the court? I do. The immense pressure he was under, oh my goodness, it's something you really can't just quantify. And also I love that, holy cow, Michael Jordan, the way he took over games is again highlighted in both of these episodes, and it just blows my mind at his work ethic. Like, those sort of things really just make me smile because it's just so fun to witness, and I love all the behind the scenes stuff. And sometimes, yes, I get lost in that mindset of, oh my gosh, if I was 20 something years old in 93, imagine how much fun like just seeing the NBA evolve would have been. But it also makes me feel really happy to have grown up in that Dwayne Wade era. But the series really is still excellent, and I do like The Last Dance for what it is producing. I just really hope that we didn't see already the best of The Last Dance. I'm almost starting to feel like maybe all of that quality was dripped out into episodes 3, 4, and then of course, 1 was good, but 2 was even better. I do think that there's a lot of good that came out of these episodes, right? There's a lot of great writing. It had, its moments, but I just don't think I loved it as much as I did episodes 1 through 4. So I'm hoping the rest of the series really can pick it up, and I'm confident because Jason and that team and ESPN, they would not have picked up this documentary for 10 episodes if they didn't feel like it was something special. So I'm really excited to see the rest of The Last Dance, but guys, don't let me do all the talking. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you agree with me, or do you think 5 and 6 were just as good as episodes 1 through 4? Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the big red button below and subscribe to the channel. Guys, we're almost at 1,100 subscribers. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we would even get close to this number, but here you guys are. I appreciate your support watching these videos late at night and staying up and talking with me. I'm thinking on May the 4th, we might need to do a Star Wars live stream, so pay attention to the Real James social media channels to get any news about that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go and get some sleep because it is late. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening.